Hi, and welcome back to More Talking, Less Thinking, where we talk more so you think less, with your hosts, Millie and Macaulay.
Welcome back to another episode. I've just thought as well, I never even look at that camera.
Do you know?
No, I just thought, I always look at that camera, but I bet that camera gets me good as well.
Yeah, I
So,
feel like it would. Do you know what's best? I never look at that one. I feel like I
yeah.
proper have to tell my head to look at that one.
Yeah, I feel like I do a bit. I feel like it's a bit unnatural to look at that one. Sorry, I'm going on
Yeah.
a tangent, and I literally said we'll try not to go on a tangent. But welcome back to another episode. We are going to jump straight into the first topic because,
Last week, we rambled way too much.
yeah,
We didn't even get to the point that
we're going to
one.
ramble a bit on this episode. So we're going to try and just get straight into the first topic.
Yeah.
Which is something that's just been on my mind a little bit. I feel like it's a little saying that I've kind of thought, yeah. I feel like I heard it on Facebook probably, or read it somewhere,
Yeah,
and I
Reddit,
thought,
I feel like.
yeah, I relate to that basically about I don't fuck with people who fuck with people I don't fuck with. Like I
Yeah.
read that, I feel like everyone's probably read that, and just thought, yeah,
Yeah.
and I really did like want to relate to it as well because I didn't want to be in
But
that
you've,
vulnerable space where I'm
yeah,
talking to other people and then they're talking to people who like enemies. Do you know what I mean? People who are
yeah,
gonna start talking shit,
yeah,
basically. Not people who are like just not your friend, like people who are actually gonna talk shit about you.
yeah.
Like if they hear that about you, they're gonna pray on your
Yeah,
downfall a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like it'll make them happy to know you're going through shit. So I feel like that's where I've kind of been. But now I think I trust myself enough to know that the people around me are like will act how they are around me, around other people. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
I've not got so many friends that I've like got to put my trust in so many people. Like obviously I hold you to a higher standard. Like
Yeah, then other friends.
yeah,
Yeah, which
like
is,
I feel like you're just not going to be friends with people
yeah,
because you have that respect.
yeah.
Whereas like I don't expect
Expect
people to
other
have that same
people.
respect, but I also don't expect them to like hear things that I'm going through like you do.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like if they're not hearing what I'm going through and they're
yeah.
like I'm always here, it's like all right then I see that you're always here and I'm not saying that I'm not your mate, but I don't know. I'm just like I
Not
see,
yeah. You with other people who I don't
yeah,
fuck
or I
with.
see, yeah, and it's just like it's not like I'm not in the sense of like I don't want to be friends with her. I'm not like anything like that. It's not even anything deep. It's just more like
You just hold back.
I can
Because,
see how it is, so I'm just a bit more reserved. Do you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? It's like
I
I don't
think
need to
that a
be.
bit, being a bit more reserved is actually
Mm,
the right word because I think I used to stick by like like if one of like my friends would be friends with someone who I don't fuck with, I'd
mm,
be a bit like in myself. I'd feel a bit like shit or like think, oh, I don't want to be friends with them
yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
But then like as I've got older, I've realised no, I can still be friends with them. I just like restrict myself from what I'm going to say around
yeah,
them
yeah,
or
yeah.
like trust them or like because
Mm,
they can say shit in like a situation like in a group setting about another person and then it does make me think like oh if you were sat with the other like
yeah,
ops as you would call them
yeah,
would you still be fucking like airing my
yeah,
shit and whatever
yeah,
so
yeah,
I do like hold back but then like you
yeah,
said I maybe hold you at a higher expectation
yeah,
than what I would then because obviously we're just ride or die whereas my
yeah,
other friends they are ride or die but like I do trust them to an extent, obviously,
yeah,
because
yeah,
they're my friends. But you also feel like some friends you just have to
yeah. It's certain situations like
not air out. You do like I'm not comfortable to properly air out my dirty laundry with them if
yeah,
that makes sense.
like maybe stuff that I'm going through with my family and stuff like that. I'm not as shy to talk
Yeah,
about. I'd say, but like
personal
more personal
stuff.
things,
Yeah, that could harm.
like
That could
yeah,
affect you.
like they could use against you,
Yeah,
or like that, or
that's
like
sick. 'Cause I
anything like
hate. I
that.
also hate when people use things against you. I
Yeah,
hate. I think it's.
when you're
I
like
think there's
actually
something to.
struggling.
Yeah, I think there's like an
Yeah,
actual a word or a saying for it, but I feel like there's a lot of people who do like you'll say something
mm,
when you're like upset or like out of anger maybe, and then in a few weeks when you've like fell out or had an argument or a disagreement, they just like throw it back in your face, and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that's where
Or
my
just bring it up. Or if I say like I'm going through something, I'm feeling like this, and then you hear from someone else.
yeah.
I don't
No,
really
it's
like that. So
no, no, I don't really like that. But I think
But now, but yeah, I feel like now it's not like the trust's not there because I do
yeah,
trust them. I trust that they're not gonna say anything. Like I
yeah,
trust them, but like the friendship is just not what it like as is. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like so I don't feel like I'm comfortable enough. Do you know what I mean? That's all
yeah,
it is. Like I see you every day. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like we
yeah.
laugh about so much things. Like we talk all the time. So it's like I do feel comfortable to say stuff. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably FaceTime someone and then like we haven't not spoken for a little bit, or like don't speak too often, and then like maybe
Rant or
talk a bit
something.
about like what
Yeah,
I'm going through, or like,
yeah,
but like I've kind of stopped doing that as well because I think I don't need to emotional dump. Is that what it's
yeah.
called? Like I think it is called emotional
Actually,
dumping.
I don't think
Like
about
it's
that,
like where you
but
just
that
like
makes sense.
just dump all like when you like just meet someone random and start talking random shit and just
Yeah,
like end up
yeah,
talking like I
yeah,
don't feel need to do that anymore. So I don't feel
yeah,
uncomfortable about like who I'm friends with, who I talk to because I'm not openly talking about everything, every little detail. Like I don't feel like I need to fill conversation. Like when if
yeah.
someone's
Yeah,
yeah, do you know what I mean? Like if there's
like
conversation, I
if
don't
it's
feel like I need to
silent, yeah, if it's silent, you don't
say
feel like
certain
yeah.
things.
Actually, I would say I feel like it's actually gets better with age and just like
Mm,
adult and stuff because
yeah,
like a few years ago I would actually like if it were like silent or whatever I'd feel so awkward that I'd feel like I'll need to say something about me, not
yeah,
like to
yeah,
make it about me. I don't want to be like center of attention, but just say
yeah,
something about me to like what I didn't even want to say,
yeah.
and then they would probably go tell like next bitch, and then I'm
Sure.
like sad or like
Yeah,
angry,
yeah,
and I'm like, no, that's your fault for
yeah,
being too open. So
yeah.
don't be too open. And now I'm not. I just like
Mm,
hold back because I feel like they don't need to know my shit. Like I'll tell you what want you to know. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
I feel like I've got to go on a tangent now, but if something's going off in my life or something, I feel like I'd need to tell somebody like a few years ago.
yeah,
But now I'm like, no. Or like if something's gone on and I haven't told someone and then someone questions me about like, why didn't you tell me? And then I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna tell like why would I
yeah.
just
Not
tell you that?
obliged to tell
It
it.
didn't come up
Yeah,
in conversation. I'm not
yeah,
just gonna tell you to fill my awkwardness silence because
yeah, yeah,
you shouldn't also feel awkward around me. If you do,
yeah.
then we shouldn't
Because it
like
didn't
be
cross
friends
my
or whatever. Do
mind
you know what I
when
mean?
I'm with you.
Yeah, do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? And I feel like people are like, why didn't you tell me? Or like last week you weren't doing that. But this week I've changed.
yeah. I'm a new person
Yeah.
daily,
I've got new thoughts and
reinventing
feelings this
myself.
week.
Yeah,
Not same as last week. So
yeah.
but yeah,
But
I don't think that aligns with that what we're
no,
going
it does,
what
does.
should I tell?
But yeah, I think another point to the not miss, don't want to be like how I've grown past it is that you can't really fucking hurt me these days. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I've
not much you
been
can
hurt enough.
that, but like, not much people can say that is going to be like pull at my
Yeah.
heartstrings. I'm not going to like get
Yeah.
mad. Like, I feel like it takes a lot to get me. I say not. Yeah, no, I feel like
What it takes a lot for you to get like
for someone to get under my skin.
yeah, like wound up.
Yeah,
Like I feel like people
like
can't wind you up.
yeah, especially someone like
I
who
feel
I'm
like someone
like
can't
who I
wind you up.
hate. Like
Yeah.
if I hate you, you ain't winding me up. Like
Yeah.
there's no way because I can't care enough.
Yeah.
Like my
But like wind
family
you up in
can.
like a clever way, not like
Yeah,
wind you up like
yeah. Like if I'm
let's
having an
wind you up.
argument with somebody I don't like, that it won't wind me up.
Yeah.
Like that don't wind me up. That just
Yeah.
makes me laugh.
Yeah. I feel like it
Like
just makes you laugh and then you just like come at them more.
yeah, but I
So
feel like I'm in a more peaceful sense. Yeah, because I think that's what it is. Because if you start talking shit about me, the better, and like it gets back to me. Better know I'm just gonna light your ass up, and I'm just gonna
yeah,
fucking
I'm
tell
gonna
you
say
how
to
it
blow your head
is.
off, but I think that's a bit
Yeah,
too far.
I feel like
But you're
I don't know,
gonna
my friends have respect for me. I like people around me do have respect for me, but some don't. Like, do you know when you just tell one of your family members something, and then if your other family member rings you like, oh,
Yeah.
That like low-key irritates me because I'm
Yeah.
like,
You only know
not like
that
chatting
from them.
shit, but like,
Yeah.
why are you just chatting shit? Like,
Yeah, why you just
oh
no?
look,
Because
I'm
half
just
the time
talking
it's just
shit.
misinformation. That's not even right.
Yeah,
And they're like, and then like, well, you didn't say that. And it's like, no, because that's not right.
Yeah,
Anyway, so why would
yeah,
like you've literally just got it all wrong? So
yeah.
why would I tell you that? No, yeah, I
That's
get
what I
that.
mean. I
think,
feel like because it pisses me off in my family when like if I'm not speaking to someone in my family, then I've spoke to like my nana, and then they've told. Do you know what I mean? And then shit's getting about like that. I feel like I put that out into like friends and like put it to everybody like
yeah,
everyone's gonna do that. Like,
yeah, I
whereas
think that
like,
might be having like a boundary of like,
but nah, I'm comfortable with what I say because I don't
yeah,
fill conversation with awkwardness. I don't talk shit that I like don't want to say. Like everything I do say, I'm not saying out nasty, but if someone were to ever say in future, like, did you say this? I'd be like,
yeah,
yeah, like comfortably say because I'm not saying out like
I
too out
shouldn't
of
say, or
pocket.
like, yeah,
And if it is out of pocket and it's uncalled for, I'll probably
still
on
admit
one.
that out loud.
I was still probably on a rant and having a bad day, and that's allowed. Like I'm a fucking human. Some
Yeah.
days I'm gonna be stressed out. I'm not gonna be every day at a calm. So if
Yeah.
I get like stressed out one day and I do call people a bit nasty names,
Go a bit too
that's
far.
not me. Yeah, if I
That's
do
me.
go
Yeah,
too
that'll me
fast
this week.
sometimes,
Yeah.
it's not all the time. It's like probably once or twice a
Yeah.
week.
Then the people make me laugh where, see, if, like, you do that, and like next time you're like a bit like riled up, they just
Yeah.
expect you to like still be going ham, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, like, I'm
I
not like
love
stressed
to-
this time. I'm just like,
I
just
love
chilling
to
this time.
like surprise people. I feel like
Yeah.
when people are like, "You're gonna be mad," and I'm
Yeah.
like,
So straight face, like,
"So not
don't
mad."
face me, don't face me.
I just can't help. I just can't let. Why
Like,
do people do that anyway? Like, you're gonna be fuming. Like,
and then,
watch me not be now.
yeah, I'm not gonna be.
You can't tell me why I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Watch me be so unfazed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, I don't think I've ever.
that pisses me off. But if someone says you're gonna be so happy,
I'm like, yeah.
yeah, I like
I'm
that one.
happy.
I like accept that emotion.
Yeah, that
But
was
don't
nice.
come at me saying you're gonna be so mad or you're gonna be so
Yeah.
pissed off. So I'm like, I won't be.
Yeah, do you know what? Actually, I think
Because there's a reason.
I think if
Just-
someone says to me like, "You're gonna be mad," I feel like I would used to get mad before they've even told me.
Like what? What?
Yeah, but now I'm just.
Like-
I bet it don't make me mad.
Yeah.
Spot.
I think
What
our
makes-
deacon rang me over there, like, and he actually was saying, like, you're gonna be fuming. I was like, oh, I was like, no, but it's like right bad. And they were like,
Oh, I think he told you, and you were like,
and they were like, no, but it is bad. I was like, oh. They were like, right, like really.
trying to convince you that it's bad.
And I was like, no, I understand that it's bad. I'm just not gonna match your emotions. Like,
yeah.
I feel like people do struggle a lot with that. Actually, like,
well, I think if you match their emotions, then it's not like
then
it's
we're all
too
crazy
much.
in this.
Yeah,
Bit.
it's just too much. Then, like, why are we both mad? Why do we both need to be mad? You just be mad at your situation. I'm not gonna get myself. Obviously, where necessary, get yourself mad.
Yeah.
But over something stupid, I'm not getting myself riled up over your situation. Like, I'm not getting myself mad about your situation
anymore. I know, because that's what you find yourself just doing. Like, you find yourself wound up in other people's shit when you do
and
that.
then you're like trying to think about their situation.
Yeah, trying to
and
solve
you haven't
it.
even got time for your situation anymore. Yeah, no, that's very.
And it's not like everyone's struggling, but like every day you're on some sort of quest. Do you know what I mean? You've got some missions.
Yeah.
Some things you've got to do.
People are not just like swanning through life like
even if we're just
easy life. Do you know what I mean? I don't think anybody in this world is swimming through having an easy life. Apart from obviously, like, I mean like adult age, like the kids,
functioning normal people, like not like obviously like disabled people who are just like laid in bed on bed rest.
Oh yeah, cause
like I just think about them who've just got sad lives and stuff.
Yeah, like
but
like I don't know.
Just like
do you know what I mean?
The average human.
Because I think like I think like people are doing that. I think people are just wanting around this world like just like living happy free life. So when I'm like stressed or got a bit of a situation, I like pull myself down for it. Yeah. I'm like, no.
But what is a happy free life to you? What does that look like?
Literally like no problems whatsoever. Like just literally like
see, and that's impossible.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
everybody's got.
But that's the thing as well. It's how you look at it. Like, if you need to go to the shop to get your dinner,
yeah,
do you look at that as a problem?
Yeah.
Or would you look at that as Something you just need to do.
Probably something I need to do.
So what's a problem that you think? So like you just got air bubbles, water, no bills, like that kind of.
Yeah, well, just like bills, mainly. Like if I'm
if you just need some airspray, boom, airspray. You just need a colour nail varnish, boom, got it done.
Yeah,
just need
some. Just like get it done, but worries and like stresses or shit that's like that I'm thinking too much. Like I don't know, it might just.
So I think that's.
Now I'm going into overthinking now. So.
Like a lot of people go through. Like a lot of people have problems every day. Like that's just obviously a fact.
People obviously look at have problems. Like someone else's problem. Like if I think it's a problem, you might not think it's a problem. Do you know what I mean? Because we have different problems. We think different. So maybe I just need to think.
Because I feel like people who are in a if you're in a relationship, not like you're having problems all the time, but you're always having you're always working towards something, like maybe marriage, maybe engagement, maybe like getting a new house, maybe like something. So they're kind of just so you're always working towards getting more money to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like people, they're all just problems in themselves. Do you know what I mean? They're what people do get wrapped up in, and I think we shouldn't obviously everybody has all them, so it's we should be mindful people have problems. Yeah, we should be mindful, but then you can only be mindful to a capacity because you've also got problems. Do you know what I mean? So I am trying to be respectful, but when I'm at my 10, it's not all the time. People who are at 10 all the time, you can't be around them. Obviously, it's just too fucking much. But people who are just going through stuff and they're trying to work on themselves and they get to a 10 and they're like da 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 da. Yeah. I forgot what we're on about.
I was just gonna say that no, I mean what the fuck? Say in past year or so, I have probably got better at knowing that other people have actually have problems in the day-to-day life, and other people have obviously different problems to me. Do you know what I mean?
Because I know what you mean, because we just see on social media people just putting little Snapchats and little posts, and it does look like they're just having a good life, but not everyone's going to post the bad parts. People do post the bad parts. You see people posting, my man's cheated on me, this person. Do you know what I mean? So people do post the bad parts. You see people's problems. So, people are going through shit, but we're always going to be going through shit. Life's never not going to be going through shit, but I think it's how you view it. Do you know what I mean? Is it a lesson? Or is it, why me? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not in cringy, is it why me? Or why now? Or is it that? There's something like that in it.
I think so. I think I know.
It's there's a thing. It's don't ask why me. In the sense don't be thinking, oh my god, more problems. I've got more problems. Everyone else seems to be going on with life, and I'm just struggling.
Sorry, I'm just proper laughing because I'm
gone on a tangent.
Yeah, and it's these people are gonna think I'm just a fucking weirdo. I'm just probably sat here talking about my so miserable. I can feel myself so miserable, saying I've got loads of problems. They don't give a fuck. I'm not here to talk about my problems.
You haven't got problems though.
No, I haven't. I'm trying to address on this podcast, but I'm trying to address on this podcast my problems, and that's not lighthearted. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, true.
I'm I'm so sad because I've got so many problems. Go fuck off. Nobody cares. Why are we talking about problems and something that makes me happy?
True.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
The light-hearted situation, man.
Everyone's going through shit, but it's just how you handle it, how you look at it.
Innit? I just need to handle my shit a bit more.
That past few years we've been struggling, but we've not had the skills. We've not had...
Yeah.
We couldn't deal with it now.
I have got the skills and the knowledge, because I'm not actually... Also, that's probably why I thought I had so many problems, because I didn't have to fucking solve them. Yeah. So I was just so unglued up. Now I'm actually getting better, and I can sort my fucking tax bills out.
Shall we move on to another topic?
Move on to something a bit more light-hearted.
Yeah. So this is just a bit of a topic that has also been on my mind, but...
Got a lot on your mind this week, love.
I know. I've had a lot of time to be thinking. I've been watching some Disney films and thinking shit. But well, Christmas films actually. But I've been a bit skinned. So this is why I thought. I feel like we don't hear enough stories of people like winning them. Do you know it's like ITV?
Yeah.
Call this number to win 200k and a free holiday and all this gadgets. Do you know what I mean? Win all these gadgets.
Like an iPhone, a laptop.
I feel like they're not like life changing, but like they're quite
that is a life changer. If 3 million home in Spain.
Well, no, like I don't know if I don't want to exaggerate the budget just because then I'm trying to think of an actual real one I've seen it, and they're about like 200k.
Yeah, we a
car, a cruise, and a car.
Yeah,
and then loads of gadgets.
Yeah,
like I want to hear the people who are winning this because I feel like it's a hoax. I feel like they just want you to ring in and you're just paying your phone bill, and it's just got to be a hoax.
Yeah, actually,
you just don't hear enough stories. And I also want to hear some more interviews, which is a bit of a separate topic. I want to hear some interviews of people who went on them TV shows, like who went on Jungle Run, who went on Raven. I just want to hear some interviews, some experiences about that because did they exist or not? Are they in this real world? Are they? Because why are they not sharing their experience? Because they
were on TV.
I really wanted to do that, so I would really be interested in your experience.
Yeah, I really want to do Jungle Run. I would actually really love to do.
Like when you were locked in that thing, them cages, and
you had to do something, and get that. And then
sometimes they'd leave you.
Yeah.
Like, did they actually let you out straight away?
Yeah.
Or did you were
producers let you out, or were you just sat in there?
Were you trapped till end of show? And then when they had to go through their mazes and then leave one behind because
what about when you go through that thing and then that monkey were like
and
like
it were all scary, but I want to hear
that entertainment.
I want to hear these experiences, but I do want to hear more experiences like
I know
people winning not lottery. So like that last one lottery, didn't she? She were too young. Well, she's not like too young. She were like, oh my god.
Well, she couldn't have done it.
No. She were like I think she were under 21
right.
or under 22 basically, and she won lottery, and then like she just had so much money and she like fucked her life up because she had that much money and she started like complaining about it. I'm sure she were like, it's not right to give people lottery when they're this young and stuff. Like there should be more.
You bought the ticket, babe.
Yeah, it's 1 in a million. Like winning the lottery is a 1 in a life. Like it's a 1 in so many million.
Yeah.
So why are they gonna bring a class out and like if you're under 21, it is not. There's not many statistics because there's not many people who've been winning it in your age to go through it. But you're only idiot who's fucked your life up because not everyone else is gonna.
I'm not being funny. If I won lottery, I don't think I'd be saying.
Yeah.
I'd be on my high horse, running away, doing anything.
I feel like if I come into big money, first thing I'm gonna do is get in touch with somebody
who can just get my money more.
Yeah,
that is it.
Yeah. Like not them fucking scams on Snapchat and Insta. It's like turn 500 into 2k. Like not even Bitcoin. Like
actual people who
maybe if it is Bitcoin, because I don't even know what it is.
Is it invest?
We don't even know what it is. But like it's not that.
Yeah, well, it's a scam just because we haven't.
It could be like forex trading. Like I don't even know what that is, but
like
if that's actually interesting,
Bitcoin.
No, they are different. Bitcoin and forex trading. I think. Like I think stocks trading is to do with. We're not going to talk about that because we don't have a clue. But stocks is to do with, like, if like a new brand come out, like say Apple, or like a new brand.
Yeah.
Like people put money in the stocks of Apple, I think, hoping that Apple's going to blow up one day, and then when you do, you get like more. You get more like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if that's also called stocks back, but.
Well, maybe I could go into that. Possibly not. I'd probably use my money from the lottery winnings to get someone to. Like,
no, but there's ways to there's ways to invest and like
keep it away,
money.
but have some have something.
Like went to real estate. If I actually got like loads of
but
money.
like have something, but like you haven't physically got the money. You've got it in like in like a house,
like a piece of art
or something.
I feel like
I'd love a beautiful piece of art when I'm got money. If I ever got money, and I'm gonna get money, I'm gonna become rich as fuck. But
I'd like a nice, like not like.
I don't know what I'm on about. Do you have to go to an auction art thing, or can you? Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I just want the access beautiful ways. Someone might want it because it's like, what?
You have to get his assistant.
Yeah, I'll have to get
to go to the art show and pick out a lovely piece from the manor.
Yeah, actually, I think we should do a little. One day we should do a little bucket list and goals because We have plenty.
Yeah.
I think we have plenty of shit that we.
And I want to hear some more from other people.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what people have got on their bucket list because it's like
loads of ideas.
I think when we've talked about it, but when we've talked
like,
about it, it's like, oh my god, like you've had ideas. I'm like, oh yeah, didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So it's actually interesting to hear other people's.
Yeah.
For sure.
It is actually.
But what we were just talking about, said another good point.
Me and this question, but I'm not hanging on for dear life of it.
Oh yeah.
But actually, yeah, sorry. Have you actually ever? So is that only? Because I'm not being funny. I don't think I've heard a story about lottery.
So actually, that's what I was thinking. So I can remember a few years ago, it might have been on ITV This Morning, and they used to have a little thing called "Hear from Our Winners," and it'd be like a little thing, and there's like you'd like hear from the winners. I feel like that was just acting. I feel like that was straight up acting.
Yeah,
it was not convincing. I can remember. I just I didn't even believe it, and I was like 12. Like I can remember seeing it on TV, and like having a conversation with my nana, like they didn't even win. Just said, "Can we do it?" Because obviously,
I think I know.
10-year-old
postcode lottery.
No, like ITV or like X Factor. I mean, you know, end of X Factor, it'd be like, call this to win. Do you know what I mean? Like end of show.
At home, it's not like you go there for a few weeks. It's win this house.
Yeah, you win them.
And then what happens? So if you win the house, do you you win the house, then you've got to pay them bills.
Like, get yourself a good job.
So, like, you can have this car, but what? I've got to pay insurance on it for a year.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you win this brand new 4x4 Range Rover,
but I bet people just
Porsche or whatever, and then what? And then you get in and
you haven't got a driver's license.
Yeah, you haven't got. You're still fucking on the road.
In your band.
And then
I'm not banned actually.
Also, what?
I said, are you banned? Like, I thought I'm not banned from driving.
I'm not banned. What we're gonna say is the postcode lottery. You see people like opening the door. We've won the postcode lottery, 10 grand. I don't think Margaret from Dark Road's won 10 grand. I just don't like. She still lives Dark Road. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She's not. I don't get it.
I don't get this postcode lottery as well.
Get it. There's about 3 people on my square. I swear to God, I bet our square.
And postcode lottery. How often do they call it?
No.
Because they should have some more winners by now.
And also, postcode lottery. So what? If on our square, if like 4 people did that, then I don't get what happened. Like if our postcode wouldn't win it, DN12. Big up DN12. If we win that, then the rest of it. That would literally. But yeah, what? So what happens? Do we all share it then? Because what the fuck?
I think
I didn't sign up for it all to be put in a pot and share.
I think it just works like that.
Oh, that's just the T's and C's. That's it as well. T's and C's applies. That's what it says.
T's and C's.
I think T's and C's should not be so small. Because that's the most important. That's like putting it in brackets.
And do you know what I want to also ask?
It's like, no, because I went to return an item and they were like, it's in T's and C's. Okay, I did that on like next day delivery because I needed it for 12 o'clock next day. How am I reading this 12?
Stop having stupid T's and C's.
I know.
Yeah, you can't fetch it back if your name's Millie.
Yeah, that's my look. That is literally my look. That's what the email me back saying.
Can't do it. Yeah.
But I just went on 3 little tangents in my head. But yeah, T's and C's, they're shit. Stop having them. Or have them, but a bit more bolder. Like, boom, 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 snap, crackle and pop, a bit like that.
Have them when you put your 30%.
Yeah, like
you throw that in your face, like Black Friday deal.
Yeah.
And then in little fine print, but you can't fetch it back tomorrow.
It's actually not on sale.
Yeah, you cannot fetch this back. If you do, it is on credit score.
Credit
store, like, bitch.
Yeah, or you have to pay tax on it or something. But
yeah,
what?
So, actually,
I've not actually seen no one win lottery.
A question we could ask old people, like old people, like in the 80s, 90s, like if they paid for lottery, like I want to see how many people bought the lottery, like say your nana, my nana and granddad do buy lottery. I want to see if they get to 90, and they'll never have won it. So like, do you know what I mean? That's a bit.
That's it. That's
bollocks. There's 52 weeks in a year, so it's 52 chances. So then. To start buying it when you're not buying it when you're 20 because you're a student, you're not earning enough money to be buying lottery. I feel like if you could afford lottery at 20-year-old, then kudos to you because I definitely can't. I'm 25 and I can't. I'm not
I can't afford to get rid of it.
I feel like it's just one of the things to just throw your money away. I think, innit? Like, it's just like a waste of just like buying a receipt.
Like you're big
just chuck it away
because
it's like it's bollocks.
You're just wasting money, like gambling and stuff. You're like, you don't get it. You're like, what the fuck?
I
mean, I don't get it either. I'm not a big ass fucking gambler, but one time I went on slot someone £1,000, but I won't play it again. Do you know what I mean? But whereas you're like, Why would you be so addicted to losing money? Which is I
Yeah.
do get kind of.
That
Like, I'm not
gambling
addicted,
addiction
do you
does
know what I
get
mean?
me.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Or like even scratch cards though, because I feel like yeah, you do win it
People
back.
actually addicted to scratching a scratch card.
Oh my god, really?
Do you know what? I looked at my
my
finger and I could
God.
see you. But
Do you know
yeah,
just what people are actually addicted to?
like people are addicted to like
I just
scratch.
thought this. It's fucking disgusting. I really just want it. I can't say that. That is fucking. I don't know why that's just come to me. Do you know what I seen on TV one time? This lass were addicted to chewing on wet nappies. I know. And wet nappies
I
go
wish I didn't
jelly and all
actually
inside. I know.
Alright.
Let's switch on. People are just gonna think I'm weird that I just brought
Yeah,
that up.
so I want to know if
People.
like so think about it. So
No, right now
52
there's
weeks.
several.
52 weeks in a year, so that's 52 chances. We'll drop it down to 50 because 2 weeks a year you might be on holiday, whatever.
Yeah.
So 50 times. So set from like 30-year-old to 80. That's 50. 50 times 50.
I feel lost. Don't even ask me that shit.
I think it's like 2,500. So that's 2,500.
Believe in yourself because you pass maths. You're good at maths.
Alexa, what's 50 times 50?
Good evening, Macaulay. 50 times 50 is 2,500.
I should have trust myself.
You do
Thank
that
you.
Thanks,
Yeah, so that's 2,500. So that's 2,500 entries in your lifetime. Now let's think that's £2,500
Right.
you've put in, which is not actually a lot in a span of a lifetime. I think it's more than £1. It's like £1.50.
I know. I'm thinking
And if you're just getting one lucky dip, you've got no chance.
Yeah.
With
But also,
lottery.
what about if you get 2 numbers out, you win so much. If you get 3 numbers out, you win so much, and then you've got to get them all in line.
You win a fiver.
Yeah.
Get 3 numbers, you get a
Get money
fiver.
for your ticket back.
Yeah,
It's just like,
and you get them all, you get 30
you know what? I
mil.
think it might just be the fun. I want to say the funness, but I don't see no
It's not
funness.
fun.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like it really is like losing money and not winning, and I hate not winning. If I'm doing something, I'm gonna make sure I win.
Yeah, that's why I don't enter it.
Yeah,
because I'm a winner.
Yeah, big on. See, though, is that like I won't say I'm really competitive. Like compared to you, like, you're more competitive than me. But like, if I am doing something, I am doing it for the
I
intentions
just think there's
to
also
win. Or maybe people like the idea of they're not knowing.
I feel like.
But I think I would drop dead if I actually won.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't drop dead.
I just think I'm destined for great things, and winning lottery is just not one of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna have great things happen in my life, and I just don't think lottery.
I think maybe as you get older, you just bet on lottery because what else is there to do? You're not gonna see if you're like 50, 60. Well, you can start your life literally. You can start your life at literally any age you want. But they just lost hope in their life. Whereas like, oh, fuck it. If I
bet it's just to get hope to working class. That's what it's for. So rich can get more richer off at poor by giving us this idea that, oh my god, you could win lottery maybe.
Maybe.
And then book it in.
No, it's not even a 50% chance. It's not even a 50-50 chance.
Well, so all money as well that people putting into lottery goes back out to people. So no. So then also how much it is, I'm sure it's at $1 billion in it. Or it's like it's high anyway.
Does it not go up if someone don't win it? If someone don't win it next
they've got to pay staff, they've got to pay for adverts, they've got to pay for everything else. There's a lot of money going into lotto. I've got to print it all off, got to do like when I used to work at Asda, we used to have to always send in like
do a lot for lottery.
Little stickers to stick on side at lottery for like this week and new. So like fetching a new set for life lottery. And I bet it's just to take the money from the poor.
Have you ever actually put lottery on?
Yeah, sometimes when I used to work at Asda.
Would you get it for free or not?
Oh, no.
Why? Would you get this? Oh no, because if you get it for free, then if you won, you'd just be winning money.
No, I think as well. I think I might be wrong. I actually want to check it before I say it, but I think you have to. If you win lottery, you have to have the receipt that you bought it with as well. So that could be a lie, though. So I don't really want to talk about that.
No, but
I actually want to hear, I do want to hear more people's experiences.
Well, actually, my mum.
If you've ever won a holiday, or if you know anybody, because I don't know anybody who knows anybody who's won a holiday. I don't know anybody who knows anybody who's won an iPad.
If you can remember, there used to be TV shows. I can't remember what TV It was Bullseye. That's it, Bullseye. It's quite old film, but yeah. So when you hit the dartboard or something, I feel like I've got it wrong, but it's something. It's like a thing like I used to watch it with my nanas, and they'd like hit a dartboard, and then curtains appeared, and then it'd be like a brand new car, and like they go on with that, and but then like what happened? Like, do you just have that car like?
There should be a show that's like a follow-up.
Like, do they go on that show knowing that they can afford the prizes? Like, I'm going to go on this because I know that I'll be able to afford this car. And then,
no, because you won't go on it, would you?
And
you
that's
just
what
buy
I
the
mean.
car.
So what? You just go on with a car, and then like, what? And
Well,
I always
you
wonder,
can't
how do you
afford
get the car from there to there? Does it get shipped to your house, or do you drive it home after the show? Do you know what I mean?
It'll be like, I bet you have to wait a month till after you get home from the show and everything.
Things on Facebook though, I've been seeing them a lot recently.
Well, I bet it's a scam. That's the point.
Yeah, where a thing
So
knocks on the door and they're like, oh my god, I know who you are. I've seen you on Facebook. And then they're like, they know that there's a car waiting around the corner, and like, come on then. And they're like, take them all around the corner, and there's about 3 family members, about 2 people with a brand new car, and they're just like, well done, this is your car, you've won it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they fucking won this car, and they're just like, I know you are.
Yeah.
If a random man showed up at my house saying you've won a car, I'd be like, mate, you're trying to get something. You're trying to do something. You're not like...
And I also wonder, I just had another thought. Can you remember 60-Minute Makeover?
Yeah. Well, they do 96 minutes or not?
No, but that... we need to hear some stories about that.
Oh, family are going out all day, and they're like, you've got 60 minutes, but family would have to go out all day.
Yeah.
For something to eat or something. They'll be going out and they'll be like, we've been out all day. So you should only...
And it's not that. It's just the house that they end up moving into. They're like fucking show homes. Like, I just don't feel like people are living in that. Didn't there used to be a show actually where they'd like decorate the house up for them and then like if they liked it, they'd keep it, and if they didn't like it, they'd just like rip it all down. I feel like we're in a show as well.
I don't know. I feel like... I don't know, but you know what, actually, I don't think I've ever seen anyone on 60-Minute Makeover as well say that they don't like it.
Yeah.
Maybe, because I don't obviously watch every single episode, but...
Do you know, I think I applied for 60-Minute Makeover once for my nan.
Oh, I thought you meant like for you to actually like start doing the 60-minute makeover, like decorating and that. We're like, I don't think... And then they get a break in between with coffee outside and that. No, they didn't do it in 60 minutes, did they?
I can't remember all...
Get fucked. I can't film this podcast in 60 minutes. Never mind, decorate a full house. No, it weren't full house, right? It was like 3 rooms, I think, they chose.
No, it was full house.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 3 rooms that they chose.
They definitely do it. They had a good big team, though.
But then why would you have...
And then they'd have, like, one of family members, like, painting a bit of it. Like, like taking part a little bit.
Yeah, no. And I couldn't be doing that many people in, like... I felt like there was someone putting every little bit of wallpaper up and I'd just be like, you're on my feet.
I wonder if them, like, a lot of them shows just not go on nowadays because, like, social media is such a real thing that people just spot the bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they can't have them shows anymore because it's just bullshit.
Because I think... Yeah. So I'm going to go on a tangent. I said, don't tell the bride. Because I used to... I feel sure I seen some at one time that said, you go and don't tell the bride and they give you all the money. But then they, like the producers basically tell you... I think that's been there.
Like, give you a bit of it,
like literally say, someone had it like underwater one time, someone had it in the woods, so like Alice in Wonderland, and she weren't that type of vibe, she weren't that person, she was like, if he does it in a woods, I'm going to not marry him. And then they were getting married in a woods, and I'm like, if that were you as a kind of person, why would you even think that he's going to do it in the woods?
Yeah, I think when you apply for that show, I think it's like...
You apply knowing what's...
Like, be down to have a bit of a shit wedding. Because I feel like if you go on that show, like, a girl going on that show and been like, fuming. Like...
What were you expecting?
It's TV, love. You get married on TV for free.
Yeah.
Like, you wanted this life. You wanted it all paid for, so...
eloped, if you were that bothered. That's what I meant.
Would you elope? Would you?
I think there was someone on TV the other day talking about, I was going to ask you if you would elope. I think I would. I want like...
I love the attention.
It was someone who said she was getting married. Oh, I might have been watching it in a vlog, but it was someone who was just getting married and she was like, she just didn't like walking down the aisle, and I think that's me. Like, I think I'd love it.
What, has she done it before?
No.
I don't have to talk about it a bit more. I feel like now we can move on.
Yeah, because we just got too deep into starting 6 minute, mate.
Yeah,
we started going on about 60-minute makeover, and we're literally talking about people winning competitions.
Yeah.
So I went on TV shows and that. Just want to apologise to the viewers if they can hear some scratching and banging and whatnot. It's not us. I hope we can resolve it, but we fucking can't. It's people upstairs. Period. Just because I can hear it when I'm editing, it does annoy me sometimes. So it's not our fault. Maybe we should get. Do you think we need a sound thing? Do you know the thing at the bottom wall? Do you remember when we filmed in that 7 studios and they had that sound thing on wall?
This is my living room. I'm turning it into a fucking sound studio. We're just chilling every day with like big cushions on wall.
No, just for this. You can get where you just put them up for a podcast. But it blocks things out, I think. I don't know.
No. I think I'd have like sticky residue all over my fucking walls and ceilings. Holes all or drill fucking mad.
Yeah.
Dust everywhere from
Really shit.
Yeah, no way. Just have to deal with it. We're gonna be out of the room and in a studio eventually. I think it's not that bad. I can't really hear them, so
I think you're definitely gonna be. You can't hear dogs barking.
Yeah, I can.
Hardly.
No, yeah, I can.
Because your lot does as well. Every time I come in here in the morning, your lot is like, they're so annoying. I'm like, Aunt the girl, so I literally can hear it all the time.
Yeah, I can hear dogs in the morning if I've ever slept in a room, but
I don't think you've ever slept in a room.
I have. When I first moved in.
Oh yeah, true.
I didn't have a sleeping bedroom. I'm a bit alone and scared at dark, and
That's it. I'm scared at
I don't
dark.
give a fuck. I'm 24. Not like I'm not scared at dark anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
I just moved in. It was like there could have been ghosts around here and not even live to witness it. Do you know what I mean?
You've not like been in here long enough to even know.
I don't think I think I had carpets and a TV. I had a bed and like stuff, but I slept on sofa.
Yeah.
I think about it over there. I thought, what the fuck did I do that for? I had that bed in there.
True, but obviously, because I think it's a flat, so you're bottom floor. I think that's also a bit scary. So I think a lot when I'm at home.
I'm not safer in room than I am in bedroom.
True, actually.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. When I'm at home, I think about obviously just you'll be down here alone. It's a bit scary. Like hats off to you because I would actually go and sleep at home. I don't think I could live on my own.
Do you know what?
I'd have to live with you or a partner.
I think it's because I've shared a bedroom and like been in a house that's like got too many people in it.
Yeah.
That like fucking love it.
Yeah. Like I'd love to live alone. Like I'd love to do it, but I don't think I could do it.
And like when I left school, I lived with Shannon for like 9 months, and then like moved out for 2 years.
Yeah.
I like for a year and a bit, and then I moved to yours for a bit, and then like I kind of had nowhere to stay. So then
I ended up here.
Yeah, so now I've got my own place. It does feel like
I'd love to.
I do like when I feel scared. I remind myself how lucky I am.
And do you know what I was thinking the other day? I want to do something.
You didn't even notice that, and I'm having a really nice moment.
What is it?
Ellen, when I'm scared, I just remember how lucky I am to even have this place, and it makes me feel better.
Yeah, no.
And then you went, yeah, well, I don't give a fuck.
No, look, actually, I can express on that because recently I've been few months. I've actually been when I go into bed on a night. I'll just when I'm not going on my phone, I'll just like close my eyes, not like go to sleep, but like I'll just think. I'll just like a few things that I'm grateful for. Like I'm grateful for this bed. I'm like grateful for a roof over me. I'm grateful for blankets. I'm just grateful for even like my water outside of bed because people.
You gotta speak that positivity.
Yeah, and I do. I don't say that every night. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that. I say that every night because I don't. But like a few nights it'll come. And I'm like, no, just. And I think I don't need to say it every night because that's not.
Because you're not worried every night as well.
Yeah,
like
true.
sometimes
Yeah,
you're
that's just like being untrue to myself, kind of thing. So I'm forcing myself to say it every night. But when I just think about it, I do just think that. Yeah, I love that for us.
No,
I think
love
we just
that
did a
as
little
well.
prayer before this. We're just trying to get a better.
Yeah, because I feel like as well, like we don't pray every day.
Yeah.
But I think
like we don't sage every day, but we like to like
I think as well it's like it is your own journey with spiritual. It's your own spiritual journey. Do you know what I mean? It's not anyone's to dictate. Like I feel like obviously there's religions and like obviously people follow like certain gods, but like we're just believing in a higher power. I feel like
we're just
not just like believing in a higher power or manifestation, but like it's just like a trust the process, and I think it brings you more peace to be in that mindset. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
I do feel a lot better. Like
you
when-
feel
like,
in control, but like out of control. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some things are just out of your control, and you find peace with that. And then what's in your control, you find peace knowing that you've got this. Do you know what I mean? And like what's for you will come for you.
Yeah.
And if it's not meant for you, then it's not gonna come to you. Do you know what I mean?
Vivid.
So
And that's that. I love
that's
that.
life.
Yeah.
But don't want to get more deep. But actually, we're thinking. I don't know why it were in my brain, but I've been having a little bit of thoughts. But going through school, like I don't want to. I feel like I painted this.
About school before, but
but I feel like I've painted a picture like I lived in a crazy household. But like,
they were just busier than the average household. I
but
would
like,
say.
but like homework.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I could do homework. Like, I could.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
you know what the idea of homework,
intellectual.
you understood the assignment.
Yeah, always understood the assignment. But like, some people just don't go home to a home that's peaceful. That's they're able to just do homework and like, oh, you should make it work around you and like da da da. But it's like I used to go to school, not being able to do my own work because my growing up with Bedlam.
Yeah.
And then I get detentions, and it's like. It's not that you'd have to do like fucking art projects.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do I look like? 13-year-old. Like my house. Imagine though, like trying to do an art project in my living room, kitchen, like painting and everything. Like my nana's not asked for that. She's like, do you know what I mean? Like people are going through things in their life that I think they shouldn't put such a high expectation on kids to deliver on you.
And I think it's the punishment should be as bad.
Yeah, I don't think you should be getting punished. Not for doing an arts and crafts fucking homework. It's barely homework, is it?
It's not even homework.
Or like how you're getting graded on it. What's just done it in fucking school time then?
No, because I think it's because I'm not being funny. If you got a detention, then they'd still make you still have to do your homework.
Yeah.
And then when you get home from school, like I seen this timeline once, like a school and like. So, like, it was like, wake up for school. You have to go to school for 8 hours in that day. And then when you get home from school, you literally probably play art for half an hour. And then you have tea. And then they advise you to be in bed for a certain time to start your school next day. So, you really are having no life to even do your homework. I ain't even got time to read them
that as well. Sometimes. Like, some people, like, if let me, like, obviously in a class of 30 students, you know what I mean? Like every child is different. Yeah. Everyone's going through different things. Like granted, everyone in my year be like having the same homework. Do you know what I mean? Or like most people have the same, like if you're in history and geography, like you're having like same homework and stuff. And like I can't be like doing arts and crafts shit at my house. Like I can't be doing all this. I couldn't even really be sat down in my own space to just do stuff. And like, and I'm not saying like. Because like people might think, well, I managed it and I lived in a household that were quite difficult and like da da da. But that's the thing, you were able to because things like that worked out for you. But like, there's also people who probably have like a quieter household and still also struggle with doing the thing because the mum and dad are fucking arguing and they're having a divorce and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like people are just going through shit. So the fact that you've got to do homework when you're not even guaranteed to have like a comfortable home. Do you know what I mean? Because like you don't even realize, like not like to cut you off again, but not like you don't realize like how your upbringing was until you're older. So like while you're going through school and stuff, like you just think that's the normal. Like you literally do not know. You can't compare because it is literally you're literally too young to comprehend like all that. But like you are living your life and this is just the normal. Like you don't think, oh, like you obviously compare it to other people and think, oh, they're not going through that, but you can't really understand it like to like when you like get older you think, what the fuck was that? Like when I was at a certain age and like constantly comparing yourself, like you are going to be, but it's like now it's like you understand not to compare yourself, but you really understand like why were I comparing myself? Like we live such different lives, but like I'm supposed to deliver in class like you, and like not like obviously everyone is not expected to be perfect in class, but you are.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
In school, everyone's expected
like,
to be.
You go to school to be smart. Yeah. So if you're dumb and you're in school, then you're not good at school. Yeah, so then you're just showing up to somewhere for nothing. That feels quite pointless and it feels quite shit. So, yeah. I feel like ban fucking homework.
Yeah, I think
If you want us to do it in
school-
class.
'cause I think
25, like I still do homework.
or like you're helping anyone with
Yeah.
homework. But
No, yeah,
No, I
sometimes
think-
after.
I think people are actually when you're younger. I'm not being funny. If you probably said to your nan, I really want to like do my own work, but like
Yeah.
you just couldn't do it. Like I feel like your voice is not gonna get seen, like
Yeah,
heard. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Because
yeah.
you're just a kid. So
Yeah.
like I kind of like I don't know
Yeah.
about that one.
And like when you have to go home, read to your parents, write it down, like some households that's just not gonna work. And I guarantee you,
I
a
think
lot of like households are like, would you sit with your mum
no, I think
reading?
that's,
Like sometimes maybe, but not as like often as
I
like
did, but sometimes it just
School
got in
gives
the
you them
way of
fucking
things, you know what
books
I mean?
to
Like
fill
when my
in.
mum were going through, like my mum
Yeah.
was in a terrible
She's a
time.
single
She literally
mum.
going through her own shit. She
Yeah.
needed to like do a food shopping. I'm
Yeah.
not like tugging on her like read this book with me. I'm just like I need to
Like
get some
fucking
fucking
beef
food
chip and
shopping.
kipper
Yeah,
off to
she'd
fucking
be
La La
proper
Land.
sometimes. Well, like
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
see,
But
I
obviously
would
it's
never.
the part of their role as a parent and stuff, but
But like
some
also,
parents don't take the role as serious.
yeah, and I feel like they don't actually do homework to every child because some children, like I'm like a visual learner,
Yeah.
so like I feel like I'll need to. I don't know. Actually, I don't want to say that. Let
But
me
no, I
just
feel
say
like
what I was just saying.
go on.
That
Whatever,
actually,
don't
no,
say
that's
it.
what I'm going to say about the punishments being actually a little bit too harsh on things. Like,
Yeah.
so there's like detention. You obviously don't get isolation
Yeah.
when you're in. Do you get detention when you're in primary school?
No. You used to
What
get
is
in
it?
playtime
You
to
get
cuff you.
finger to
Or
cuff you, or
golden
like
time.
golden time to cuff
Yeah.
you. So like
That
we're
was
like
cool.
alright, but like I think isolation, especially, I think that's just. I
Yeah.
think it's the punishments are just too much. Oh, like they're not
Yeah.
too much, but for things like if you had a bobble on your wrist in my high school, you would get a detention if
Yeah.
you refused to take it off your wrist, obviously. But like, what the fuck? I didn't sign that one.
Yeah.
In PE, I ain't got a bobble, and then you gave me elastic band and all my hair snapper, and then I've got to kick off with
Yeah.
that. So like, punishments are just a bit too much, I think, for what the
Yeah.
war. Like, not doing your own work first time, detention straight
Yeah.
away. Like, alright, like
Yeah, get
why
detention
not
for not
next-
doing your own
yeah.
work. That's just
I think that's
disgusting.
what when we're gonna learn it tomorrow in class. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
No,
You're
well, we
doing your own
moved
work
on.
and everybody.
You move on
That's
next
it.
class. Yeah, like you do your bit of
Yeah.
your own work to see if
They
you.
don't even look at. I bet
Yeah.
they don't. Do you know what? Actually, I bet how many. I bet teachers don't actually really look at homework. Do you think?
Yeah. I think.
Because
that,
what happened then? What
sometimes
happened
you
to
get it back.
these? What happened to these big castles? What you were making? What you
They just
fetched
stay
it in,
behind.
They
They stay at
analysed
school.
it, and then you took it home.
Sometimes they're just like best ones get to stay on display. I can remember, and it just
I'm not arts and crafts
It's just-
me. That
yeah.
weren't getting me. I
like
don't know.
it's just.
I'd
It's
rather
just
do
not the
arts and
fucking
crafts in school with
time.
my friends than at home on my own.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Like
my mum wouldn't.
and it's like that as well. Like if you're doing a group project and then like you've got to go home and do it, like out of sight, out of mind. If I'm not at school, I'm not thinking about school. I've got shit going on at home. Like there's that much drama at home, and not just like in the house. Like when you're going out streets with your mates, there's so much shit
You're
going
not
on.
thinking we need to get in
Yeah.
tonight to go do that castle.
Only
for
time I got my
at
own
the
work done
school.
is if I had it fifth period and I had that piece of paper and someone said, "Have you done your own work?" And I
did
just copy
do
because
like I probably did do a bit of homework
like-
in my life. I can't really remember every single
sometimes
homework.
like when you were feeling,
But
I had a good day at school,
would
I'm going to do my own
probably
work today.
homework. Like I remember in secondary school, it ended up being, I think it's just the world of them, but I think it used to be all on like your you could all access it through a
Yeah.
thingy. You just you log in your passcode, and then
Yeah.
it'd be English homework, maths homework, and you could just do it like
Yeah.
online basically. And I think I would do that. I think that's a bit bad then actually, because that's saying like
Yeah.
how I connected to my phone actually. So yeah.
I actually know, yeah, I think kids these days are doing
Because I think I
fucking
would be more. I
homework
would
on
do
the
that
phone
more.
and
Like
iPads.
if it's on my phone or my iPad, I
But
would be
that's
doing that.
that's thing as well. There's a lot of kids that don't have iPads and phones.
Yeah.
And like obviously
also.
a lot of people do, but it's like if our kids like my brother when he were in primary school, I'm sure they had homework online, which
Yeah.
like that's clapped. Why are you putting like it's like half it was fucking moaning kids have too much screen time, but then it's like
Put them all on screen.
then we'll put them on screen. This is why like I can't deal with fucking out in this world that like recycling. I can't deal with that. Why should I recycle crisp packets when people are just living these extortionate fucking lifestyles, buying like 50 bottles of water, throwing them away, not giving a fuck about them? Like all these rich people are just not giving a fuck. Like, oh, again, we can do our little bit.
Yeah.
My little bit. I don't even have that much. I'm not even throwing that many bags of fucking crispy bin.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I'm not doing that much bad recycling compared to them. They've got multiple. Like, do you know what I mean? But that kind of shit. And what else? I just think it's a ploy. Like, it's just like a thing to make you think, oh my god, god. Like
make you think like you're doing like the most you can in this world.
Yeah. Do you know what else pisses me off as well? And it's a bit different. Gas and electric bills.
Yeah. Why?
If people have a house, just give them gas and electric. Because what the fuck? We all need gas and electric. I don't get why we pay for water. I don't get why we pay for gas and electricity. Like, I'm sure I've read that like there were an invention years ago to create electricity that weren't wired. Like it were like wireless electricity. But like they'd made that many wires
that you had to pay.
Like, and it cost that much money to like store like electricity to do it. Like, but even in the sense of like, because people are just creating money. Because it's like obviously there's big world leaders. Like, do you know what I mean? Like people are just printing money. Like if people are just poor, just print more money off and give it to them. Like obviously there's all them like kind of stupid like things. But like think about it really. Like just do that. Like alright then it might fuck up the economy. Alright then, but. People are massively struggling. Like, why do we have to pay for gas and electric? Like, I'm freezing. I just want to be comfortably turning my gas on. Why have I got to work till I'm fucking blue in face, till I'm like stressed out, till I'm working so much on like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've got to earn so much money to comfortably pay me gas and electric to be warm. Like, it's such a fucking joke.
It's
like,
just
why have like
in life, what's like
it's different to recycling, but it's just a fucking stupid ass thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I just think like,
thing in the world.
We should pay for it. Why? Because it costs to make this. Yeah, it costs to make this because you've decided it costs. Like, if we just decided like oil costs. Yeah, it costs to make oil. Yeah, because you fucking decided that. What?
It
like,
didn't just randomly like one day like it costs. This oil.
Like you don't have to stick your fucking pounds in it for it actually to work. Like, no, people aren't going to obviously go to work do these jobs and stuff. But like they're bringing robots out nowadays anyways to take over our fucking jobs. You see Kim
Kardashian with that robot?
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
She's literally took. Oh my god, have you seen that picture with her in car? She's literally. Oh my god, she's literally sat on its knee. Yeah. She's like bending down in front of it.
I love Kim K, but that literally just.
No, I love Kim K, but that's. I literally had to show you because I was like, that's just. Why has she got a robot in the back garden? I'm not. Robots are.
In the back garden, it's going to be in her house and everything.
Robots are weird. It literally. It did like that. Oh my god, robots are weird. Them cars that just drive themselves.
Saying like robots are weird is literally giving them too much power. Like robots should not even be. Yeah, we shouldn't even be saying robots are weird. Like, robots shouldn't
exist.
There shouldn't be any description words following that.
It were a Tesla.
Like robots should just be like.
It were a Tesla robot. That means
imagination
Tesla.
Or things you see in films. Not something in real life that we can actually. I like that iRobot that makes you.
Robots are like fucking zombies, aren't they? I would actually say robots are like zombies.
Yeah, in another universe. Yeah. Like if 28 days later we're set in another universe. I just think
someone's in it in a costume. I couldn't even like.
Yeah.
What the?
Or I'd believe like someone is like looking through that camera and controlling it.
Do you think in future robots are going to be like such a bit where it's like I've got a robot, like we've got a film like where people be like I've got a robot, like I bought a robot, I've got like a robot in my garden, like a robot's now going to come into thing because Kim Kardashian's got one in her back garden. I hope people are not so easily influenced by these robots because
let's be real, they're going to cost a lot. And I mean, people do have money, but...
And people do spend money on stupid shit like that. It might be funny if Kim Kardashian's got a robot, someone will have a robot just because Kim Kardashian's got a robot. But actually, that's what I thought. They maybe have just made that not that one robot
just
in the world.
Imagine like robots like trying to take over. I thought like
I'd fucking not survive. I couldn't.
Nobody would survive. The fucking robots. They literally could maybe fly. They could maybe just jump mega distance into air. They might have like hydraulics that they can just AI, computer, overdrive, and just
That's making me feel a bit sick, actually.
I know,
Stop.
it's
See,
scary,
what
isn't
actually
it?
happened?
Shit.
What would happen? That's actually scary. If robots took over our world, I think that'd be not like if
It gets because what about there's like a little there's like an island in the middle of nowhere
And
that
there's
like
lots of
people live
robots.
on there,
yeah.
but they've got no like connection with outer world.
What do you mean?
So they're just like they have just got no connection with outer world. Like I feel like if you go there, they can kill you. Not like they just do kill you. I feel like nobody just goes there, and I think they're like permitted.
What is it like a little
Oh my God,
island? You told me about that island one time where it's just always day or always night or
Yeah,
something.
no, that's different. It's like they look like
Oh yeah.
like it's North Sentinel
What?
Island.
So and they live there.
North Sentinel.
But do they know they're human like us? Or
Yeah,
like,
I don't think it's like stuff. It's an yeah. I thought we were indigenous. I didn't want to say that. Involuntary isolation, who have defended, often by force, their protection from the outside world. Like they don't have any. Like they don't have Wi-Fi. They don't have like obviously they don't have like phones. They don't have.
yeah.
They don't have like any packages from Amazon come in. Like nothing like that.
Yeah,
There's just like
so they just
they live on an island to
living
survive on an island. Do you know what I mean?
So
I don't know how I got on that topic.
So why can people? So
I did get on that topic.
why the fuck would anyone want to go over there for one? Like, why would
What
you
were we
want to go over
talking
there?
about?
Robots.
Oh yeah, no. So I was just thinking. So like, imagine if like robots took over the world, they wouldn't even know because they don't even have like news updates. So, and I wonder if they got COVID, and I wonder if because we'll never even know because we can't even talk to them because I don't even think they speak a language that's common with a lot of people. I think they speak their own language. So it's just.
Well, I was just gonna say, what about people?
But yeah, if robots took over, and then they went to that. Just had an idea for a film. I don't know if I can say it, but like robots taking over, and then they kill everybody in the world. But then there's that island who've got all them people on it, and they try to go there. But them island people are like fucking cool as fuck, but they've been disconnected from the world, and because we've been disconnected to the world, we underestimate robots. But because they've never seen robots and they've even watched a robot film, they've not even got anything, so they can just like kill them.
Yeah, that would be.
They've got some mad thing powers.
I would actually watch that film.
And if that becomes a film.
You heard it here
I'm
first.
trademarking it somehow.
No,
but that would actually be a good little plot.
No, it would. I think you've got a lot of it. You should
be a director.
Yeah.
I want to be it all.
I've been wanting to for ages and I can't.
But yeah, I was saying something before that as well that I think I just want to reiterate on. I think about gas and electric. I think obviously I do understand that people need to pay gas and electric, and people have jobs, and people. Like things obviously have to cost so the economy stays. Do you know what I mean? Like so, like, but it is also.
It was once not costing, so why now?
Yeah. Like I feel like as time's gone on, we're cheated and blinded by this stupid shit. I know that's what I think I do.
I feel like people's just gonna be like, well, this obviously, and I'm like.
Well, not obviously, because that's what we think outside box. People who say, well, no, obviously, and people who too like.
And I think with this
fucked up by the system.
Like someone's gonna come out like, do it like you obvious like. Well,
no one says well, duh to me. Well, I won't fucking
do you know what I mean? Or like not even like a duh, but like just like.
I hate people. That's another thing.
I think that's hate comments and.
Yeah, if you ever like, well, if someone says something and you're like, well, no, you need to
back the fuck up before I punch you in teeth.
People just have different thoughts. We need to have room for that because I feel like that's why people aren't comfortable being vulnerable. That's why people don't want to. It's like, well, no.
Like, I think stupid, but like sometimes we like.
If you do that to me, I'll call you out straight away. If I ask you a stupid question and you like say something like, "Well, there," I said, "I'll fucking tell you." Well, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, no,
because it's rude as fuck.
Yeah,
and
I think that's what I hate. Say if I ask a question and then if someone's like look like
gives you that look.
I'm like. Sorry, I really did not know. Otherwise, I would have not asked. I'm not just asking to be fucking stupid. I really did not know. Like
sometimes I could do that look, but that's sometimes when I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But like.
Well, no, because I think I've said.
Sometimes.
No, I've said like you'll stay, and I'm like, no, I really don't know. And you're like, oh, if you actually don't know, then like, I'm like.
I feel like, but like, it's not like that face. But it's not that face that's like.
I know when you done.
Yeah,
or,
it's not. No, it's
you're
like a
stupid as-
clever thing. Yeah, like you're stupid.
It's like,
Like,
you're proper
well,
stupid.
obviously,
You're just looking like, oh.
like a bit confused. But
Yeah,
when
like,
it's like that,
yeah.
well, obviously, it's like,
Yeah.
well, not obviously. Why is it obvious?
Yeah,
like, I hate
yeah.
people who think
Like,
like,
I'm not
obviously,
just-
and it's
yeah.
just not.
Like, I wouldn't ask. I seriously wouldn't ask.
And I know I
if
said
anybody
other
else
day, obviously, you know, I love Megan, which might not be obvious, but if you know me, it is. So
Yeah.
that's what I
If
meant.
you know me, it's obvious that I love Meg. Actually, it's obvious. Everyone should love Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Anyway, that should be obvious to everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
should be on Megan Thee Stallion.
But
She's hot as fuck.
But there was something about, I don't understand people need to pay for petrol, but like I also don't. Do you know what I mean? Like there needs to be
Let
something.
me drive my car without filling it up every week.
Because I think that's the only reason that these things are in place is to keep everybody where they are. I feel like there's no other explanation. Because why is it not like just everyone just wants to do what they want?
I think I'm just gonna go on a bit of a tangent about
I think I'm talking shit because I feel like people need to have these jobs. Like this is what I do forget because we never. Obviously, we've worked in jobs, but we don't.
Petrol station.
Yeah, like obviously people are gonna have to work in them jobs. People have to keep the world going.
Yeah.
And stuff. But it's so like, do we have to pay for oil because people are working with oil to do it? Because
So
I just
we're
don't think
paying
it
their
is.
Like we're paying their wages.
So
like,
I feel
we're
like
paying
that's.
their wages, obviously. Like paying your own wage.
I just feel like money in this fucking world is a big scam because I don't get prices as well. I'm just going on another big tangent. Actually, I don't know. Weird. But like, do you know when you go to Asda and you just see like things that are a quid?
Yeah.
Think that everything that's a quid.
Well, that's like an offer or just like
things that are a quid.
Yeah.
Like, how does that all equate to the same? How is that
I'm
all a
struggling
pound?
to actually think what is a quid nowadays because
why
is
£2
honey
then?
£12?
Yeah.
Butter a fiver for a little block of butter like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like it's like a fiver. Oh, it's £12 then for honey. It's £12.50. But you can get a tenner bag of weed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In like.
Yeah.
Or it's like 3 for 100 a pair of shoes. Like 3 for 100 and a pair of shoes. Like, I don't even know I say 3 for 100 because I'm actually like I can't remember. Even double and shit like that. No, we'll say something else. It would just summit though. Do you know what I mean?
3 for 100. Oh. A pair of shoes. I'm gonna crop that and keep doing it as a little thing.
Yeah, but it's like everyone knows what. Like not everyone knows, but do you know what I mean? It's just like, do you know what I mean though? No, I actually want to talk about it though. But like, just the fact that when you go to shop and just things that are priced, I just don't get how things are priced. It just. Who's deciding this shit? That's why money don't make sense.
You used to work it as, do you not know? Like,
what? Who decides it? Not like, why is milk, butter, and that a quid?
Yeah.
It's like £1.90.
A carton of milk £1. One up is like £1.50. Another one up is like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I get that, but I just don't get like how that iPad is £1,000. And then a trip on holiday is £1,000. Do you know what I mean? Like, or you can get a pair of shoes for 90 quid, but you can book a flight to Spain, return flight for 90 quid.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
And the two totally different, like.
It's just totally different, like
a pair of shoes. Like, do you know what I mean?
Like it really does. I think it just goes to say like
next year because they'll be told like what.
But that memory lives forever.
But like
and
that
like
one
stuff
lives
like
forever,
that.
and it's like
Do you know what I mean? Or like or think of it as that. It's going to start an episode. Say in your lifetime you spent £2,100 on lottery. You could have had so many trips to Italy if you didn't do that. You could have actually been making the memories instead of praying that you're going to win fucking lottery.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
because you know actually what my nana. I don't know.
But yeah, I just don't get how.
But I think when Anna would do the raffles, and then she was like, I think she like got fed up because she weren't winning out. And then she just started to put her money what she would use in the raffles. But scrap that because she's just started up raffles again.
And a bit like I don't want to get offensive, might offend somebody here, but like people just like do a few painting, like get paint and just splat it.
Yeah, and then it's like £7 grand.
Yeah, like I think that's absolutely.
I
Criminal.
think it's so.
That's robbery.
Yeah, I don't. What
That's how
I
to
always
rob
feel
someone.
like art's like you pay for, like probably.
Like I want to see the details,
Vincent
and then I
Van
would.
Gogh.
Yeah.
Is he like
Like the Mona Lisa.
You would be. Yeah, it's like
There.
you'd be paying for that because of the artist, not as such.
Yeah, well, I think it's the whole thing. Like it's an ancient
Yeah,
painting.
yeah.
It's like such
it's
a
been,
good painting.
Yeah, it's been around
It's a
for
famous thing.
ages.
It's
It's
like,
a monument.
yeah.
Is that what it's called? Like in a museum.
Yeah, it's like a.
What's a monument? Oh, really? We fucking go shut up.
I don't know. I think like one of them like statues.
I think I need a dictionary.
Yeah, we could do like a Google girl.
I know if anybody wants a job offer for free.
An internship.
Voluntary work.
That's an internship.
Oh, is it?
We'll put it on your CV for you.
yeah, we'll
I'm
write you a
joking.
few good words and then.
I'm joking,
Or an
that's-
editor or a.
No, that's actually.
No, we're not.
We would pay really, but
We
don't.
would pay, but we're also not asking for anyone. So a bit shy.
So don't send your CV in.
Yeah.
No one's even asked to spend time with us. But
I think we should.
that about the money.
Yeah.
I just think-
Go on, sorry, you can wrap it up. Well, not wrap it up. It's so what you want to say.
The money, how like a pair of shoes being £100
And a holiday being £100.
and like certain that, yeah,
I don't think holiday's £100 though. That's
like
probably
a
it, no.
trip or like a flight or like cheese. Why is fucking cheese so expensive?
I was gonna say why they're locked
Yeah,
up.
I think
but
it's
that's
just-
because of thieves. That's because smack.
But I think when you take a few step backs in why things cost so much, like why are we putting everything up? Like when you
Yeah.
take a few step backs on like why, like it's because this costs more now and this costs more now. And yeah, we need to. So how do we reduce that? We need to take a step back because that don't need to cost more. I just don't get how like bus were 2p back in the day, but now it's 80p.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
It's
why
more
is like
80p now, but yeah.
like yeah? Do you know what I
It's
mean? Like
yeah, like when, and then what?
just-
You've meant to feel like shit when I'm getting on bus with someone, and
Yeah.
they're like, I remember when it was 2p. Alright then,
Yeah.
fucking, I ain't got a choice. I have to pay 8p a
like
bus
why are things like
or 5.
what is that?
I don't know,
Like,
but-
so like in 100 years' time, will a quid be like a shilling? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like what we think, like a 10 bob, a shilling.
Yeah.
Is a quid? Is it like a pound going to be like that?
Yeah, well, no,
There's
because
so
when
many
you're
ti-
younger, a pound means so much to you because you've got no to fucking make for a row. But a pound now, to me, basically, I'd just chuck it in front of my car. Do you know, like a pound to me now, if it chucks up for,
Yeah.
probably not in. No, that's horrible.
But I bet that
for me
comes
to
with
say.
age.
That's horrible for me to say.
Wow. You won't chuck a
That,
pound
like,
on the floor.
if I dropped a pound on the floor and I still like loads of shit in my hand, I'd probably be like, oh, I'll leave that. Do you know what I mean?
It's not me. I'm joking. See, John, I've been around a few lads who have just like
But I'm not
Chuck-
like
chuck
I am.
coins
I
on
do-
table and like, oh, I
Next
don't
week
have
I probably
coins.
will-
I'm like,
cry that I'm skinned. So
I'm like a little fucking
Like,
scavenger. Like, I'll
yeah,
go
I'm a
for
bit, no.
quids and that.
Yeah, a quid and that.
I'm not down for people throwing quids on the table like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't have
maybe
change.
no. A quid. If it's like more than a quid,
Don't have it. I'll have
probably
it. Wait till one day you ain't got it.
But no, that's what I was saying. Like when you're young, obviously,
I
a
love
quid
that for me.
means every like a quid. You
Yeah.
think, oh my God,
But only
I've got loads
'cause-
of money.
But that's the thing because back
Quid's like-
when we were younger, we had a quid. It was like 12p
Things
for
were
a leather Freddo.
Yeah, you could.
It was like
Yeah, you could literally get like
a
10 things for
20p
£1,
mix up and you
couldn't
got 20 sweets.
Yeah.
I think a 20p mix up nowadays,
You get
it's like a
3
50p
sweets.
mix up and you get about 6 sweets in it. So
70p
talk about
mixed up,
inflation.
And then you only get 3 sweets.
yeah, that's what I mean.
But I'd be like,
It's not like 70 sweets in it.
Yeah.
And I miss some days
I miss
putting
them
extra
days.
sweets
Oh,
in. What about when it was a tip? You like mix
No,
a
what
part and
about
count
when-
it all.
No. What about weighing on kilograms now instead of fucking big bags? Because why did I pay £40 for one big bag of sweets at a Christmas
Some
market?
sweets are dense.
You should just have.
It's like-
You should just have small, medium, and large set prices. Why are we going on 100 kilograms? That's it.
Yeah, I bet they don't do
Because
that, Joe.
they scammed me, didn't they? Like,
Joe, they
it's like,
freeze
do you want
dry.
to text that? If I said yeah, like no, you wouldn't have took what?
What,
someone
like
else would
10 people
put their
stood
hands
round
on and
us?
stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I was just
Imagine.
peer pressured into buying that, but
Yeah,
it's what it is.
that lasted us about 3 days.
Yeah,
And that says a
probably
lot.
2.
Because it wasn't even that much sweets.
No, they were disgusting as well because they'd been
Yeah.
out all
Yeah, we'll
Actually-
learn this year not to
day. Yeah, do
get
it
some
like
monkey
that.
sweets.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually get some nice some nice food this year.
Oh yeah, I get obviously people have to work, people need jobs. But is that another ploy to just take people's... I seen a video that there's like so many sports now and stuff. I think it's all conspiracy theories actually, I'm just not even going to go talk about it.
Yeah.
But But it could even be a conspiracy theory, but it could be real, and we just don't know because there's that many.
Yeah.
It just throws you off. I think I said that last
Yeah.
time, but
Yeah, I think that's.
might have to just think about it. But yeah, so I just think we need to take a step back from why things are going up. Way bang.
Yeah.
Like, and if we realise it's just rich people wanting to be greedier, no.
I don't know.
Because I think things aren't matching. Like, houses are going up price.
Yeah.
The wage isn't matching. Your wage don't go up hourly. Like,
yeah, that's it.
and it's
Actually,
God forbid, like people probably think like, oh, we should get a job and stuff, and like, oh, we do OnlyFans and stuff. But like, I cannot grasp the idea. Like, I literally worked at Asda. I worked for NHS. None of them jobs. Like, I literally had a good job at, like, it wasn't bad at Asda, and I thought, right. And then even when I did, like, worked for NHS and like I was doing bank shifts and stuff, and like even some nurses and stuff like over there, like they had enough money, but like I just can't. It makes me like, it hurts me to think like that's most of my life. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like I probably need to be more realistic, or like people might think I'm delusional or whatever, but like I just can't settle with like that being enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I literally do whatever I can to earn as much as I can, and I'm not gonna like embarrass myself, because OnlyFans isn't embarrassing, bitch.
No.
People watch porn daily,
Yeah.
monthly or weekly. You definitely watch porn. I feel like 90% of people watch porn. If you don't want to watch The Girl Next Door or Someone Lives in Your Village, that's your point of view. But you still watch porn.
Yeah.
You still watch somebody's neighbour. So whether you have a wankover, or whether you spend your time watching, that is also someone's daughter. That's also someone's mother. That's also someone's friend, and that's also someone's neighbour. So you're not above anybody else because you just watch porn, but you don't pay for it or else. So don't even get me started on that. But let me get you started on, we are going to do everything we can to earn as much money as we can, because we've just done enough. We've been broke as bitches all our lives. But the thing is, like, we are gonna do whatever we want, whatever we can to earn money. And like, if people think, oh, OnlyFans is a cheap, easier way, no, it's our way. Do you know what I mean? And not being funny, it earns enough money. Do you know what I mean? Like, it helps take the steps. Granted, they're like not millionaires, but like it's not stopped. Like, and it's only just started. Do you know what I mean? Like, granted, we've been doing it for a bit, but like we're only early on in the things that we wanted to do anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like expected to be like we would have got millions, because we're not doing the stuff we planned. Do you know what I mean? Like, even
I've just got a lot of shit to say on OnlyFans, but I'm not, because if I just done one thing, then this episode's gonna be like around, because I've got loads of shit that I say about.
But no, I just want to say,
I'm gonna have that as a brand.
But like, I just want to say that.
So I've got some shit to say to people as well. So I'm actually gonna cut them up into shorts, so you can get fuck saying shit to me. Yeah, that's it. I'm not asked.
She's gonna start crying.
I can get riled up just about like everyone who has an opinion on OnlyFans.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say about, we are gonna do whatever we can to earn money, and like, and I'm not being funny. It's like, oh, get a job. I'm not being funny. Everybody I know's got a job. You're not rich. You ain't got enough money. So stop fucking joking like you are. Like, I don't know anybody who's like bossing life with just a regular job. It's just impossible. Do you know what I mean? You might be keeping your head above water, or like, but like, I'm gonna be a single man. Do you know what I mean? I'm not looking for a partner at the moment. Like, I need to, like, a lot of people, if it's like a husband and a wife and they're both successful and they both got good jobs, then boom, that is a good thing. But like, for me, I'm on my own, so I need to be earning enough money for 2 people on my own. Do you know what I mean? I need to be earning enough money for 10 people, because I am literally 10. I've got 10 different lifestyles that I want to be living, so I need to be earning enough money for 10 people, and I will do anything I can. And no job around in this village is going to pay it. So looking forward to seeing my asshole.
Yeah, period.
And no, actually, because it is a good way to get good money, and I think coming forward in the new era of what life will be, like, people do turn their nose up and like think of like OnlyFans, but like there's a lot more influencers who are like doing OnlyFans and doing TV and doing like everything that they want. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like, it's not impossible. So when people start talking shit, it is just pure jealousy. It really is. because what else can you be jealous about? Because guaranteed, most people love sex. Like, no one hates having sex. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, unless you're going through a hard time. But, like,
yeah.
when you're having the sex, it's a good time. So you feel sexy. It's like,
Yeah.
just because we're getting money off that and we're getting money off feeling in this moment and we don't feel insecure, like, yeah. I'm going to wrap that up.
The second segment of this episode is called More Reality. But I'm a celeb we'll chat about.
Yeah.
Sorry. Chat a bit about I'm a Celeb because more are coming.
Yeah. Some
that's
changes.
Actually more than Richard. I don't want to leave Richard out because he's not been bad. But Maura's my favourite. She's lost it, I feel like.
I think she's got a good chance. No, actually, I thought she had a good chance of winning, but I've been asking a few people and they're like, oh, I don't really like her. Do you know, like different generations and stuff, so I thought, oh, she maybe not like popular. Like me probably like her from Love Island and like...
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think people have seen, like, they don't follow her, they don't know how she carries herself.
Like,
do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
stuff like that, whereas we follow her.
So
we love her. So, yeah. I feel like she's got a good chance of winning, though. I feel like she smashed that eating trial, didn't she? And she couldn't have not done it because she'd already just ate, like, loads of fucking pastries and oranges and that, but she smashed that eating trial for a team. I feel like she's determined. A bit like Talisa. I want to see Talisa.
I know, I want to see Talisa do a challenge.
Do you know what I mean? Well, she's exempt from this one, but I feel like she needs to
do a blood sugar trial.
Yeah, she's been actually. She's got that in her. Do you know what I mean? I loved her at start, but then I feel like she's like distance her. But I did like over there. She was like no theatrical singing. At I couldn't be asked. Like she's just like. I mean, singing whenever you want. Like we're not saying don't do sing or whatever.
I'll be singing at 6 a.m. I thought. Yeah, but then you'll be the first one to know when someone shouts at you. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She's not saying like don't do musical theatre at all. Don't sing. She's not saying that. She's saying obviously it's 6 in the morning as her alarm. Yeah. Gives a minute to defrost. Like what the hell? Like we just need a minute to like think about shit. I think it's just respectful. Like read the room. That's what it is saying. Do you know what I mean? People are asleep, so we're not going to be singing loud. Like I feel like it's just disrespectful. That I don't want to get too. But yeah, I've been actually loving. What else were I loving?
More I love actually. I think I love more.
Oh no. No, actually, I think they've been grating on me a little bit. I think
she's grating on me upstairs.
Yeah, she's grating on me. But I don't know. Like when Jane were kicking off because she said to do pots, and then they didn't know that she said she didn't want to. They misheard her. Like it's just miscommunication and whatever. Like granted things, but like. Yeah. They just play it out so fucking dramatic, and then and then when like Dean went to help her carry things up, and like she chose to carry all them things up to top of the stairs. Which got to top of the stairs, like when he did come down, you literally took them up before I even got I feel like I don't know, like people are,
and I feel like in there something's like if someone would like piss me off or like something would get under my skin, I know not to like react in a certain way because that like you should have that while you're going in. You know when you're going to get like ratty. You know you're going to be like tensions are high. Do you know what I mean? You won't go. But
then like when Dean went to call, it's called Alan.
Alan, yeah.
Like that was just like.
Oh, when he went down to Creek.
Yeah. Well, that's just like miscommunication because I feel like.
I think Dean tried to explain himself. Like I felt like Dean needed to explain himself, whereas Alan's like. Yeah. Alan were like. Yeah, all right then, mate. I get it. And he was like, no, you're not getting it. And Alan was like, yeah, I'm getting it. He was like, and then I felt like he was getting a bit defensive. Like, I don't think you're getting it. Whereas like Alan was like, no, I'm getting it. So it's like, if you're not both coming to an agreement and getting it, then you're not gonna like. There's no way to be peace.
It's just like, it's just bollocks, isn't it? Because like the play at start of episode, like it's, oh my god, like something to like, and it's actually nothing. Like,
I think that's.
He probably felt more uncomfortable because. Oti were like, you need to get up and do your thing. Because if she would have said that to me, I would have said, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, I cannot, if I just walk up and someone say, you need to do this. Like, I don't care. Like, I get people, like, that's the thing, like, people do talk to each other differently. Like, that's just like.
Mind your own business.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like, how I've learned, like, my family, like, in my household, we talk more aggressive, Like, and, like, you don't talk like that, so, like, like I will be more different when I'm having a conversation. I'm like,
yeah.
like if you've done something wrong, I'm not like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas if I did because I've done something wrong, I'm like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Move. Do you know what I mean? Like you can
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? You do have like a different thing. Whereas like, so I get like people do have different ways and like different, but like if you want like some things are just rude to me, and if you're like, oh well, I want being rude, like well, that was rude. So
Yeah.
if you can't even be mindful that were rude, then that's a fucking shallow thing on your end because it was.
It was rude.
In my world, it was, and I might
Yeah.
need to change my views, but
No, we don't need to change views, Joe. You
No.
are who you are. If they're your views, they're your views.
yeah.
And if no one
Yeah.
wants to stick by your rules, fuck them. You don't
No, I
have to
heard
be
something the
around
other
me.
day,
You don't,
yeah.
you don't have to be in my space. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
and I feel like that's what we've been living about this podcast because this is just our
I
views.
feel like I saw a lot of this episode. I tried not to. No, I tried not to, but I kept it mindful in my mind to not.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I get too. Like,
I can't think of a word.
yeah, it's just it's
No,
nice to
I
feel
can remember
it.
someone said like people
What?
who swear are stupid because it's just like sentence filling. But get fucked. How's
That's
that for
about
sentence
that one.
filling?
Yeah, I'm a Celeb wrapped up this week. It was, but tensions were high.
And
But
Barda Dean doing out trials as well. Like,
oh my god, yeah! Can everyone just stop voting for Dean?
Because
It's like,
when they're screaming at fish guards.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
and
I
the
just,
slime. It's
yeah,
like you really
yeah,
are a celebrity. You
yeah.
could be getting in here
and
with
it's like, you know, like I think
like I let him. Not
Grace
like I let him
screamed,
off.
didn't she, at the start? Like
Yeah.
GK Barry screamed,
Yeah.
and then like she got voted for that trial, and it was like oh, it's because she screamed.
Yeah. And then
So
she
it's
proved,
like, oh, so you're gonna scream now to be on camera because it's probably the least famous person on there. I didn't know who it was,
yeah,
and I feel
I
like
think it is.
everybody else on there kind of not except from Reverend.
Yeah.
But I feel like
No,
I feel
everyone. I feel like most people know that Richard.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Johnson
Yeah,
was
like
there.
everyone knows
Whereas
it. Like,
Dean, I don't think most people know who he is because he's behind. He's not really showing his face, is he? Whereas people,
yeah, but
I
like
don't get he goes on radio and says, "I'm Dean," or does he?
yeah, but let me be real.
Sorry, I've got a rich nose on it.
Amount of radio shows. Not everyone's listening to radio. Anyway,
No, I'm not.
I feel like plug aux in, get Bluetooth on.
Guess what?
It's not. Yeah, we're not in
We're not
fucking
listening to
80s. We don't need a
Capital FM or
radio.
Hallam FM.
Like I don't get radio, but I get obviously like upstates people. I didn't even say up me. Well, I said that. No one's even said shit to me. But like,
no one dares say shit to me.
but like radio is just not interesting for me. Like I can never listen to a radio because it's too unpredictable. I think
Yeah.
I like to know what song's coming on. I don't want to. But like Capital FM, there's that
radio, they get all
Roman Kemp
blur all
and Shan.
swear words, and I can't. That's not the song.
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah,
blurring
that's what I
swear
mean.
words?
Yeah, but like only radio people I know is that like Roman Kemp and Shan from Capital because
Yeah.
it's like
I only know Roman.
Because- I mean it's because like they do actually record it and like don't they? They have like cameras in the studio as well.
Yeah, on like they put them on like Facebook clips and stuff.
But like with Dean, it's just
just stop voting him to do trials because he's literally crying. Just actually leave the poor man alone at this point because I want to see the trials like.
Like I want to like see someone like have a good go.
Do you know
at
what I
it.
mean? Yeah, I feel like Jane wants to have a go and
Yeah.
like,
I like
she keeps
Talisa
saying,
would
like, she
do
wants
good
to-
at
I
it.
want to watch Talisa. I even want to watch Alan do one, and I feel like you don't get to see people do this. Like everyone's just like laughing, like haha, let's vote. He's crying. No, that's not. I'm a celebrity.
Do you know
We
what?
want to
That's
see
it as
people
well.
like
We just have different humour, don't we?
yeah. I
Because
think
we
so.
actually we were saying
I
that
don't find
last
it funny.
time.
I'm getting very annoyed and irritated. I'm
It's
like,
just
just get more.
boring.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
other people be like loving it, like vote him again.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah, like when
not
people
vote him.
like, and it's like, yeah.
Like they want to see him not do it. That's it. I feel like
People
I
just like
always
to-
want people to win. I think like I just
People
always
just want people to fail, yeah.
Yeah, I think I just want someone to have a go at it, like someone to just try it. Someone
But not
to just
even,
have a go.
yeah.
Or someone to just if they
Don't
don't
have to
do it
win
though,
it,
if
just-
they don't do it,
Yeah,
I'm
just
not going to
for
be
fun.
like irritated that they do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it because they tried and it was the
Yeah.
first time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas Dean's done about 4 now and he's actually irritating me.
Yeah, and it's like, just like screaming, and it's just like erratic. It's like,
and when
what you
it,
fucking
like,
screaming
when it
at?
actually says that I'm a celebrity, that is the trial over. You never get
Yeah.
to see that trial again. It
Yeah.
comes in, throws away.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
get to see it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas
Like-
I think Ant said that on a
Yeah.
live show. He said only reason why you were like a bit like
yeah.
thinking because people make like the producers and stuff like make
so
these
much
trials
time,
and
yeah.
stuff for like
Yeah.
years of planning, and then like, it
Yeah.
just gets like thrown out kind of thing. And I do get it, but obviously you can bring that trial back into it a few years later. But it's just not ideal, is it? You just want to like.
I feel like everyone can complain, but I feel like Ant can't really be moaning because it's his job. It's been there
Yeah,
so
it's
many
a-
years.
yeah.
It's like,
What do you reckon?
they've been putting so much time into this. Like, That's part of the show.
Show, yeah,
Yeah,
true,
do you know what I
actually,
mean?
yeah.
But like, I do get what it is like with him just being voted and like people laughing. Like, it's just not funny. Like when it's like when things are hitting him, it's just like screaming. Like, I just don't think like screaming is a natural reaction. You probably people are like, oh, I probably would jump like that and scream like that. Yeah, if you were being fucking dramatic and you wanted camera time, that's a real person who's trying to actually get on with shit, who's starving.
Win a
Who's got to go back to a camp and not let people down. Like that. If you're more concerned about that, then you're not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, if you're more concerned about the cameras, then you're gonna put on foot cameras.
Yeah, because
whereas if you're more concerned about your camp, you're gonna be in the.
Like, there's just no way you can scream of a bucket of slime.
Yeah. Yeah, not a gay boy anyway.
But yeah,
I know he's seen worse of fucking days than a bucket of fucking slime.
I've seen more assholes worse than that.
Yeah. And I think he's had a nose job, so and his teeth done, so he's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Can't be fucking screaming at slime and you've fucking like the nose jobs. You fucking.
Slime were like coming down him, but it was screaming. Like getting that in his mouth, like close your mouth, stop screaming.
Yeah.
Just like do that. Do you know what I mean? With your mouth closed and what you won't go.
Yeah, like you can't be that pussy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even that pussy to be screaming, but I won't get a nose job. That, do you know what I mean? I feel like, but maybe it's a different kind of. It's not the same, but that's how I like to compare the kind of. That's how I like read a person. Like, there's a people, oh, I can't do this. But last week you did this, which is a little bit similar. This is like you need balls to do that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how you be a judge of character.
He jumped out of an aeroplane the first day, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I swear to God, if I jumped out of an aeroplane, I swear I can do anything in my.
And he went in that water. He was swimming in that water.
Yeah, I literally said Yeah, because
he went from like taking his coat off. He took his thing off and plugged it in that hole so they could swim across. Yeah. And then he's like, he's like, when it's like someone do it, it's like, yeah, I'll do it. Like someone crack coconut, yeah, I'll do it. Like taking on things and then it's like screaming. Yeah. Like fuck that. Yeah, that's actually clock mark. That is attention seeking bitch. Yeah.
It's just one. So rap I was level up this week. I feel like
they're irritating me.
Yeah, I think it's been about a few days in now. I'm just getting a bit irritated with it.
I feel like she'll get me on Irish Slap because I would actually be irritated with my Irish like, Colleen, shut the fuck up. Joking.
Colleen I love Colleen. Actually on a trial with Dean, but that's it basically, guys.
What did we just
ending on reality TV this week because
this has been a really long episode. Actually.
I know. I think I've liked this episode.
And literally, we've not even talked about everything we wanted to talk about.
No, which is I wonder if one week we'll do a 2-hour episode maybe about everything and because when we talk about OnlyFans, I feel like I suppose God that will be a 2-hour episode.
Yeah,
I feel like
we might do it as like a part 1 and part 2 because
it's our job
because then we can do like because it's up to us, but we can
like
in like 3 weeks time or 3 months time if we've got what else to add, just like part 3 because we've got something else to say.
Things are like OnlyFans.
The thing is, this is our platform, so we don't have to do what anyone else has done. Like, I love that for us as well because whatever we want to do, we are going to do.
Yeah.
And if it sticks or falls,
if it sticks, it sticks. If it falls, it falls.
It's just trying it.
You just do it. Yeah.
It's still going to be out in the world, and it's still going to be done. So.
And we're still us at the end of the day.
It are our ideas.
Live
and learn.
We're
talking shit now. Let's wrap this up.
We're gonna wrap this episode up because we're talking shit as usual. But
rambling.
Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to interact wherever you see us faces and follow us on Instagram at moretalking
and TikTok.
LT.
Send us some love on TikTok because there's, I think so. Yeah, it's same on TikTok. If it's not, we'll add it.
Oh yeah, we should have it pop it up at the bottom.
I think it is, but yeah, send us some love because we're just getting a bit of love on TikTok and people have been appreciating the shorts. So yeah,
reciprocate on the gram and always
send the love because makes us feel loved.
Don't forget if there's a question box as well to comment.
Macaulay and Millie
signing out.